When I first started my journey into the world of fitness, the landscape was overwhelming. Gyms were packed with countless machines, weights, and people. Everyone seemed to have their own secret formula for building muscle and achieving peak performance. Amid this chaos, two words kept surfacing in conversations and articles: creatine and testosterone. As a novice, I was determined to understand what set these two apart. Creatine, I learned, is a naturally occurring compound in our muscles that helps produce energy during high-intensity exercise. It's available in supplement form and is renowned for its ability to enhance athletic performance and increase muscle mass. On the other hand, testosterone is a hormone crucial for muscle growth, fat distribution, and overall vitality. Its levels naturally fluctuate but can be influenced by various factors, including exercise, diet, and supplements. My first encounter with creatine was at the recommendation of a seasoned bodybuilder at the gym. He described it as the cornerstone of his training regimen, emphasizing its safety and effectiveness. Intrigued, I decided to give it a try. The first week was subtle. I didn't feel a significant change, but by the second week, there was a noticeable difference. My stamina improved and my muscles seemed fuller, more responsive to the workouts. In parallel, I delved into the realm of testosterone. I discovered that while creatine is more about providing immediate energy to muscles, testosterone impacts overall body composition and mood. Higher levels of testosterone are associated with increased muscle mass, reduced fat, and enhanced recovery. But there was a catch: manipulating hormone levels wasn't as straightforward or risk-free as supplementing with creatine. The deeper I went, the more I realized that the benefits of both creatine and testosterone were well documented, but came with their own sets of myths and truths. Creatine, often misconceived as a steroid, is actually one of the most researched and supported supplements available. It's safe for long-term use and benefits not just bodybuilders but anyone looking to improve their physical performance. Testosterone, on the other hand, required a more nuanced approach. I met individuals who had naturally high levels, reaping the benefits without any supplements. Others struggled with low testosterone, impacting their energy, mood, and muscle gains. Some turned to testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, a medically supervised process that can restore levels, but comes with potential side effects and ethical considerations. By the end of my initial research phase, I had a clearer picture of how creatine and testosterone operated in the body. Creatine was like a reliable friend, always there to give a quick boost when needed. Testosterone, however, was more like a wise mentor influencing broader aspects of health and well-being, but requiring careful management and respect. As I stood at the crossroads of my fitness journey, I knew that understanding these two elements was just the beginning. The real challenge lay in integrating this knowledge into a balanced approach that suited my personal goals and lifestyle. Little did I know, this journey would not only transform my body but also my perspective on health, discipline, and the science behind strength. With newfound knowledge, I decided it was time to put theory into practice. My first experiment would be with creatine. I started with a loading phase, consuming 20 grams a day for the first week, then settling into a maintenance dose of 5 grams daily. I was meticulous about my routine, ensuring I mixed the powder into my post-workout shakes religiously. The initial days were uneventful, but by the second week, the changes were palpable. My energy levels during workouts were higher. I could push through those last few reps with less strain. My muscles felt more voluminous, and there was a noticeable difference in my endurance. It wasn't a miracle overnight transformation, but the incremental improvements were enough to keep me motivated. I also paid close attention to my diet, focusing on a balanced intake of proteins, healthy fats, and carbohydrates to complement the creatine. Hydration was another critical factor. Creatine pulls water into the muscle cells, so drinking plenty of water was essential to avoid cramps and dehydration. Simultaneously, I began to explore ways to naturally boost my testosterone levels. I learned that sleep, stress management, and a balanced diet play crucial roles. I started prioritizing quality sleep, aiming for at least 7-8 hours a night. I incorporated stress-relieving activities into my daily routine, such as yoga and meditation. On the dietary front, I focused on zinc-rich foods, healthy fats, and vitamin D, all known to support testosterone production. After a month, the results were evident. My overall strength had increased, and I felt more energetic throughout the day. I decided it was time to get my testosterone levels checked to see if my natural efforts were paying off. The results showed a moderate increase, validating my holistic approach. But I wanted more data. Enter testosterone boosters, supplements that claim to elevate testosterone levels naturally. I was skeptical but curious. After consulting with a healthcare professional, I decided to try a well-reviewed product. The boosters contained ingredients like fenugreek, ashwagandha, and D-aspartic acid, all of which purportedly support hormone health. The first few weeks on testosterone boosters were a mixed bag. I noticed a slight uptick in my energy and mood, but nothing drastic. However, by the end of the second month, there was a more noticeable improvement. My workouts were more intense, and recovery times seemed shorter. The combination of creatine and testosterone boosters was yielding positive results. This phase of my journey taught me the importance of patience and consistency. Supplements alone weren't a magic bullet. They required a foundation of healthy habits to be truly effective. It also reinforced the need for balance. While creatine provided immediate performance benefits, the testosterone approach was more gradual, impacting various aspects of health and fitness over time. Looking back, the experiment with creatine and testosterone was more than just a test of physical limits. It was a lesson in self-discipline, learning to listen to my body, and understanding the science behind what I was putting into it. I was now more in tune with my physiological needs and better equipped to make informed decisions about my health and fitness journey. As I prepared for the next chapter, I knew the journey was far from over. There were new challenges ahead, but I felt ready to tackle them with the knowledge and experience I had gained. The real test would be sustaining these gains and continuing to evolve my approach in the ever-changing landscape of fitness and wellness. Every journey has its highs and lows, and mine was no different. After months of steady progress with creatine and testosterone boosters, I hit a plateau. The initial gains had started to taper off, and my workouts felt stagnant. I knew it was time to shake things up and push past this barrier. I decided to consult a professional trainer, someone who could provide a fresh perspective and help me refine my approach. The trainer emphasized the importance of periodization in my workout routine, cycling through different phases of training to continually challenge my body and avoid adaptation. We created a new program that incorporated heavy lifting, hypertrophy, and endurance phases, each lasting about 4 weeks. During this time, I maintained my creatine supplementation, but I also focused on varying my intake of protein and other nutrients to support muscle recovery and growth. The trainer introduced me to a variety of new exercises, including compound movements like deadlifts and squats, which are known to naturally boost testosterone levels. These exercises not only provided a physical challenge, but also mentally reinvigorated my training sessions. In addition to the revamped workout routine, I started experimenting with different dietary strategies. Intermittent fasting caught my attention due to its potential benefits for hormone regulation and fat loss. I adopted a 16-8 fasting schedule, fasting for 16 hours and eating all my meals within an 8-hour window. This approach not only helped with fat loss, but also improved my energy levels and focus. The combination of periodized training, intermittent fasting, and continued creatine use began to yield results. I could feel my strength returning, and my muscles started responding to the new challenges. My testosterone levels, which I monitored regularly, showed a gradual increase, further motivating me to stick with the program. However, the journey wasn't without its challenges. There were days when the fasting felt tough, especially during intense training sessions. I had to learn to listen to my body and adjust my fasting and eating windows to align with my workout schedule. Hydration became even more crucial, as did ensuring I got enough nutrients during my eating window to support recovery and muscle growth. Another key element that helped me overcome the plateau was mindfulness and stress management. High stress levels can negatively impact testosterone production and overall well-being. I made a conscious effort to incorporate relaxation techniques into my daily routine, such as deep breathing exercises, meditation, and regular outdoor activities. These practices helped me maintain a positive mindset and manage the stress that came with pushing my physical limits. As I continued to integrate these strategies, I noticed significant improvements not only in my physical performance, but also in my mental resilience. My workouts became more productive, and I felt a renewed sense of purpose. The plateau, which had seemed insurmountable, was now a stepping stone to greater heights. Reflecting on this phase of my journey, I realized that overcoming plateaus requires a multifaceted approach. It's about being open to change, seeking guidance, and consistently pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. The blend of scientific knowledge, practical application, and mental fortitude was the key to breaking through and achieving new levels of performance. As I moved forward, I felt more confident and equipped to handle future challenges. The lessons learned from overcoming this plateau would serve as a foundation for continued growth and success in my fitness journey. The next chapter awaited, promising new adventures and opportunities for further transformation. With the lessons from overcoming plateaus fresh in my mind, I was ready to embark on the next phase of my journey. This phase was about maximizing my potential and reaching the peak of my performance. The combination of creatine and testosterone had provided a solid foundation, but now it was time to refine and perfect my approach. The first step was to reassess my goals and set new, ambitious targets. I wanted to compete in a local bodybuilding competition, something I had never dared to dream of before. This goal required a level of dedication and precision that I had yet to experience. I enlisted the help of a nutritionist to fine-tune my diet, ensuring it was perfectly aligned with my training need. The nutritionist emphasized the importance of a diet rich in lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats. We incorporated foods known to support muscle growth and hormone balance, such as eggs, chicken breast, sweet potatoes, and avocados. Additionally, we included specific foods to boost my intestinal health, such as Greek yogurt, sauerkraut, and fiber-rich vegetables. These adjustments not only supported my physical performance, but also improved my overall well-being. In terms of supplements, we decided to stick with creatine due to its proven benefits. We also added omega-3 fatty acids and a high-quality multivitamin to ensure I was covering all nutritional bases. The testosterone boosters were phased out gradually, as I had successfully optimized my natural levels through diet, exercise, and lifestyle changes. My training regimen became even more intense and structured. The focus was on a combination of heavy lifting and hypertrophy training, with meticulous attention to form and technique. I trained 6 days a week, with each session targeting specific muscle groups. The workouts were grueling, but the results were undeniable. My muscles were growing, my strength was increasing, and my endurance was at an all-time high. One of the most critical aspects of this phase was recovery. With such an intense training schedule, proper recovery was essential to prevent injuries and ensure consistent progress. I prioritized sleep, aiming for at least 8 hours a night. I also incorporated active recovery techniques, such as foam rolling, stretching, and occasional massages. These practices helped alleviate muscle soreness and improved my overall flexibility and mobility. Mental preparation was another key component. Competing in a bodybuilding competition required not just physical prowess, but also mental fortitude. I worked with a sports psychologist to develop strategies for maintaining focus, managing stress, and visualizing success. These sessions were invaluable, providing me with tools to stay motivated and confident, even when the training got tough. As the competition date approached, the intensity ramped up. The final weeks were a whirlwind of strict dieting, peak week protocols, and posing practice. It was a test of my discipline and determination. On competition day, standing on stage, I felt a surge of pride and accomplishment. The journey had been long and challenging, but it had transformed me both physically and mentally. Competing was an exhilarating experience. It wasn't just about winning. It was about proving to myself that I could achieve anything I set my mind to. The hard work, the sacrifices, and the relentless pursuit of my goals had paid off. I walked away with a sense of fulfillment and a burning desire to continue pushing my limits. In the end, the journey from understanding creatine and testosterone to competing in a bodybuilding competition taught me invaluable lessons. It wasn't just about the physical transformation, it was about the mental and emotional growth. It was about understanding my body, pushing my limits, and discovering the strength within. This journey reinforced the importance of a balanced approach to fitness and health. Creatine and testosterone each played their roles, but the real magic lay in the combination of knowledge, hard work, and a holistic approach to wellness. As I look to the future, I'm excited to continue this journey, exploring new heights and embracing the endless possibilities of what I can achieve. The journey never truly ends. There's always room for growth, improvement, and new challenges. And with each step, I carry forward the lessons learned, ready to face whatever comes next with strength, determination, and an unwavering belief in my potential. As we wrap up this deep dive into the world of creatine and testosterone, it's important to remember that the journey to peak performance is unique for everyone. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned athlete, understanding the roles these two elements play can significantly enhance your fitness regimen. Creatine, with its well-documented benefits for muscle energy and performance, is a reliable supplement that can support your training efforts. It's safe, effective, and widely researched, making it a great addition to your fitness toolkit. On the other hand, testosterone, the cornerstone of muscle growth and overall vitality, requires a more nuanced approach. Optimizing testosterone levels naturally through diet, exercise, and lifestyle changes can yield substantial benefits for your health and performance. The key takeaway from my journey is the importance of balance and consistency. Supplements like creatine can provide a performance boost, but they work best when paired with a solid foundation of healthy habits. Similarly, managing testosterone levels is about making informed, sustainable choices that support your long-term health. For those looking to push past plateaus, remember that progress often requires a multifaceted approach. Mixing up your workout routine, refining your diet, and incorporating stress management techniques can help you break through barriers and reach new heights. And as you strive for your fitness goals, don't forget the critical role of recovery. Proper rest, hydration, and mental well-being are just as important as the hours you put in at the gym. To everyone watching, I encourage you to embark on your own journey of exploration and discovery. Educate yourself, experiment with different strategies, and find what works best for your body and your goals. Fitness is a lifelong journey, and the pursuit of health and strength is an ongoing process filled with learning and growth. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of creatine versus testosterone. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content from Prime Healthy. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your own fitness journeys and the strategies that have worked for you. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep pushing your limits. Until next time, this is Prime Healthy, signing off.